Welcome back to Art Cultivators. So today's discussion it's going to be about vibration palms. So I've always wanted to know more about the different type of learning different palms. Vibration palms. I've heard about cotton palms, burning palm, dim mark, and I've learned at least like two of them. Then now two more, and so I realized one thing. I always thought that it's the bone marrow when you're cultivating, and it just vibrates. So the one I'm thinking about is Wei Sun Liao, and a couple Sifu Clear talks about bone marrow breathing, and I do have his iron palm practice as well. So that's really cool. They have amazing stuff. I prefer the version of Sifu Clear because it's more practical and it's easier to see what's going on. So there is a structures, and also you call them, they do tend to answer and ask you questions, and they do reply. So it's cool and they're very nice. So it's too bad they're not coming back here to Virginia, because other people are not big fan of his practice or his internal cultivation. Always some dramas. So, anyway, so back to the practice. So for me, in a way, well, I get when I practice those steps, I get the vibration from my Taichi practice. And the reason I'm making this video is because you can also do it too. It's just that the Tai Chi that I'm talking about is much slower. So slow, you just it's be painful. So what I mean by that is you just have to go super slow. So it's not like this. It's this. See how slow I'm going? And my fingers right now is slowly vibrating. So right there, so that's what I'm talking about. That's my expression. That's what I feel as of now, in a way that's good for me. And I'm not saying those other practice on it, just that as of now, I don't have time. Because I'm doing lots of stuff, and I'm still in process of creating new version of different Nigong and healing modalities. But the way I understand it is the chi goes to your bone marrow and get that heaviness, okay? And then as you relax and song, like when I say song relaxing, I mean like what you just saw, that you have to surrender and let go, and you have to keep letting go and relax to the point that the bone, the fascia will just melt down, and you might feel, everyone's different, but you might feel disappearance or void. And as you put your mind, your dantian, that's my version. Some people do different version of using chi flow. You feel it's inflating your meridian channels. As you move, you feel chi flow. Then if you keep the mind there, but you just disregard the chi and just keep relaxing, it's gonna touch the bone marrow, and you feel each fingertips vibrating. It's very subtle, so I'm still in process of practicing that, because I had opportunity today to learn some two palm training. It's amazing and I love it. And I was like, you know what? That reminds me of the time when I was able to generate vibration in my fingertips. So I did my Tai Chi today, and I'm like, okay, so that's how it is. So by just moving and relaxing, but I gotta find that patternized frequency to maintain that. And so that's what it is. It's finding that pattern. Then once you cultivate enough, then it increase more and more and more. Then at the point when you become a high level or a master, if you can express the vibration, they can feel that. That's amazing. That's like you are legit. And for me, I want to do for healing. I want to be able to have this vibration that helps the muscle, the fascia, the internal, especially the internal organs, to disperse, rejuvenate, and heal. So that's my goal, and I'm hoping that someday I can reach a really high level and go beyond that. So, and also my Taichi, relating to that, it become void. After opening the 3 dantians and practicing, and I noticed that my chi is it's basically like a flow of how do I say this? It's a flow of void, transparency, but also it's empty. I don't feel my bones at all, or muscle. I don't feel that. I just feel void, and does all the work because I'm really strong and relaxing. So that's pretty much it. So I hope that makes sense. So vibration palm is this cultivation of the right practice that you attain, but there's many methods that you can utilize, a qigong or nigong, that different masters have learned from different lineage, or it could be a temple, or it could be indoor. Usually it tend to be indoor practice. So I've learned 1, 2, 3 indoor. So, but I'm just saying you don't have to learn indoor, and just practice Tai Chi really slow, and then you get the manifestation of fingertips of your phalanges vibrating. It's very subtle. You feel like, oh, that can't be right. Then and you relax, and you're like, oh, like right there, right now, my index finger. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Cheers, keep practicing, and have a good cultivation.